Good morning, and welcome to the Spring 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Business and Public Management at Westchester University. My name is Evan Leach, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the College of Business and Public Management. On behalf of everyone you see here on the platform party, welcome to this important and celebratory event. To begin our ceremony, please stand as Zoe Bennett, class of 2024, graduating from the Wells School of Music, leads us in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. I would like to take a moment to remind you what a significant achievement you all have attained. This morning's ceremony recognizes graduates of the College of Business and Public Management who have earned bachelor's degrees in business management, international business, marketing, and supply chain management. In these disciplines, you've developed your critical skills and knowledge, your creativity, and your compassion. You've developed confidence in your ability to work with others who are different from you, to think through arguments with rigor, but also with empathy, skills that will serve you well in your careers, your personal lives, and in your capacity to shape a better future and benefit others. The skills and competencies that you've developed as you've studied for your degree and the hours that you've spent in your professional experiences will help you continue to learn and grow throughout your life. Graduates, you've earned an outstanding degree and now join an illustrious group of alumni from Westchester University. The world awaits your talents, your passion, your big ideas, and your boundless energy. Best wishes, members of the Westchester University Class of 2024.
Good morning. I am Dottie Ives-Dewey, Associate Dean of the College of Business and Public Management. Graduates, as we celebrate you today, we would like to recognize our entire community of educators. That is our platform party and all of our faculty, staff, and administrators who are here today, whether current or retired. Everyone who has helped shape the success of our graduates. These individuals have played a key role in your journey here at Westchester University. And as you take this next step in your life and face new challenges, we promise you will think about these individuals who pushed and inspired you in and outside the classroom. You will remember this community that helped you grow and think and see different points of view. Will all of the members of our community of educators, faculty, staff, administrators, please stand and be recognized? You deserve a big round of applause for your excellent work. Thank you. Please be seated. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the president of Westchester University, Dr. Christopher Fiorentino.
Welcome, honored guests, families, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and most especially members of the Westchester University class of 2024. Today we celebrate the culmination of your difficult journey through college, a journey filled with new experiences, new challenges, and new demands, but also a journey filled with too much caffeine, too much stress, and too many late nights. I know that journey also included something else you encountered as you made your way through class readings, class lectures, and class discussions. That something else is that you often had to hear messages that you didn't really want to hear. In college, the messages you hear are not always the ones you want to hear. Maybe the message you didn't want to hear came from a professor telling you that your paper was not all that insightful. Or maybe that message came from an author whose controversial ideas about American society are at odds with your thinking. Or maybe that message came from a classmate who argued with you over the meaning of some particular moment in American history. If college is done right, it exposes you to many messages that may seem wrong. But hearing such messages can change our thinking, change our decisions, even change our lives. When you leave the university today, you step out into a world that will constantly try to keep you from hearing any messages you don't want to hear. Many of us live in areas where everyone looks like us, and thinks like us, and talks like us. We watch news programs that say lots of good things about politicians we like, and lots of bad things about politicians we dislike. Social media algorithms send us messages we agree with and shield us from those we disagree with. All these trends keep us from having to hear messages we don't want to hear. In fact, we are now so protected from messages we don't want to hear that hearing them can cause us to feel unprotected and unguarded and unsafe. In their book, The Coddling of the American Mind, scholars Greg Lukianoff and Jonathan Haidt observed that we have become a culture that has allowed the concept of safety to creep so far, many now view messages that cause us emotional discomfort as threats to our safety. Some universities have even created safe spaces where students can be fully protected from any messages they don't want to hear. I'm proud to say that under my presidency, Westchester University has not been one of those institutions. Certainly, there are times when we do need to worry about safety. Other times, we are quite safe. Let's consider the difference. When I was growing up in Bucks County, we took stupidity to new heights with our favorite winter pastime, known as bumper skating. When it was snowy and icy outside, we'd grab onto the bumpers of moving cars, and we would let those cars pull us down slippery roads at unsafe speeds. If you had been with me back then, and you pulled me aside and said, "Chris," no one back then called me President Fiorentino, "Chris, you should really have some safety concerns about what you're doing," you would have been right. And I have a big scar on my right knee that proves just how right you would be. Now, let me just stop for a moment. Anybody out there worried that I'm giving ideas to impressionable young people? Bumpers have been redesigned so you can't grab them anymore. And I like to think that maybe I had something to do with that safety change. But while you should have safety concerns about grabbing onto moving cars, you should not have safety concerns about listening to opposing viewpoints. As you leave the university today, you become part of a select group of highly educated individuals. Only about 1 in 3 adult Americans have completed a bachelor's degree. And today, you join that select group. As college graduates, you are perfectly capable of listening to opposing viewpoints, considering those viewpoints, and then figuring out whether you agree or disagree with those viewpoints. None of that puts you at any risk. The only risk you run when it comes to hearing messages you don't want to hear is that you could find out that your ideas are not as good as you thought, or as universal as you thought, or as well supported as you thought. After all, how do you really know if any of your ideas are any good if they've never been tested? In life, we never know how good anything is until it gets tested. I learned that lesson years ago while playing baseball. I was the starting first baseman on my junior high baseball team. That's like middle school today. And I was convinced that I would one day be celebrated in the major leagues. My delusions came to an abrupt end when I stepped into the world of high school baseball. I found that world inhabited by players who could hit better and catch better and throw better than I could. Sadly, I was cut from my school's JV baseball team. When my ideas about baseball abilities were put to the test, I learned they weren't very good. We never know how good our ideas are until those ideas are tested by others. I know that Westchester University continually put your ideas to the test. And as you leave us today, I hope that you continue to test your ideas by listening to the ideas of others. Let me make that hope a bit more concrete. We're entering the summer season. During that season, you might find yourself at a backyard family barbecue where you're forced to come face to face with opposing ideas. Those ideas might come from someone like your old argumentative Uncle Phil. He's the relative who likes to pontificate about politics to anyone who's willing to listen, and even those who aren't. At your family gathering, Uncle Phil corners you and gives you a full dose of his questionable views on everything from the effects of fluoride to the existence of extraterrestrial life in Area 51. As you move forward in your life, you're going to have lots of little moments like this. Maybe not moments about whether extraterrestrials inhabit Nevada, but certainly moments when you find yourself hearing messages that you don't want to hear. I hope that in those moments you don't ignore the other person, or dismiss the other person, or cancel the other person. Instead, I hope that you listen to them, really listen, actively listen. As a Westchester graduate, you should be confident that their wrong ideas pose no threat to your right ideas if your ideas are really right. And if you really listen to your ornery Uncle Phil, maybe it's unlikely that his ideas will change yours, but it's certainly likely that the two of you will have a better relationship with each other. That better relationship means you can continue to enjoy talking to each other. You can continue to enjoy having dinner with each other. And you can maybe even enjoy watching a Phillies game with each other, although I will not be playing in it. And wouldn't our world be much better off if we all liked each other more because we listened to each other more? As you leave Westchester University today to conquer your next challenges, I hope those challenges will always include hearing messages you may not want to hear. Listening to such messages will cause you to think, thinking will cause you to grow, and growth will ensure your success. So class of 2024, I wish you a full future of listening, thinking, growing, and succeeding. Congratulations. The Presidential Medallion for Service is being awarded this year to Eileen Glenn for outstanding leadership and exceptional service to Westchester University. Eileen Glenn, please come forward to receive this award. Westchester University holds Eileen Ryder Glenn, 1969-1999 graduate, in high esteem. Ms. Glenn is a true friend of the university, exemplified by her generous support of Westchester students and graduates who are military veterans. Ms. Glenn majored in health education, played basketball, and ran track at WCU at the height of the growing conflict over the Vietnam War. She and her late husband, Terry, have long been among the university's most generous supporters of WCU's Veterans Center and the students and veterans the center serves. In 2012, the family's Terry and Eileen Glenn Foundation donated $32,000 to fund graduate assistantships to staff the Veterans Center. Just 6 years later, Ms. Glenn's pledge of $1 million endowed a new ongoing position for a licensed professional counselor dedicated to the specialized needs of the university's nearly 300 student veterans. Ms. Glenn's remarkable journey includes teaching elementary physical education for 4 years before becoming a stay-at-home mother for 16 years, and then re-entering the world of athletics as the athletic director at the Academy of the New Church in Bryn Athyn, Pennsylvania. She has also served on the Academy of the New Church Board of Trustees and its Finance Committee, on the Board of the Trustees of Cairnwood Village in Bryn Athyn, and chaired the Board of Trustees of Glen Cairn Museum. Eileen Ryder Glenn, in recognition of your unparalleled contribution in support of WCU students and graduates who are U.S. military veterans, Westchester University is honored to award you the President's Medallion for Service.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Marcus Remillard, who will present greetings on behalf of the class of 2024.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and staff. Thank you so much for joining us today in celebrating the graduation of the College of Business and Public Management's spring class of 2024. My name is Marcus Remillard, and I'm honored to stand before you today because today marks a significant milestone in our lives, one that we've worked tirelessly towards and one which we should be immensely proud of. At this time, I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Linda Zhu, Management Department Chair, for her devotion to our education, especially with the introduction of the supply chain program just a couple years ago. I'd also like to thank Dr. Chizo and Dr. Fukfam of the supply chain program for appointing me as the center's student assistant and for your support in founding Westchester's Supply Chain and Business Intelligence Club. These professors have played a pivotal role as mentors along my 4-year journey and have shared guidance and wisdom I'll carry for the rest of my life. And finally, I'd like to give a thank you to Dennis Jones, who's worked in the dining hall since the days of Lawrence. There are 2 great things about the dining hall when Dennis was working. We always had clean silverware, and we always had a friend. Today we gather to celebrate our hard work, dedication, and the foundations we've established for lifelong learning. In these last 8 semesters, we've shown up, paid attention, studied hard, and we've submitted our homework often on the cusp of 11:59 the night it was due. Hopefully we can forget that last one, but now, as we embark on a new journey, a new chapter of life, we have the necessary knowledge and skills required to flourish. I'd like to take this time to reflect on where we are now compared to where we were 4 years ago. May 2020, mid-lockdown during the pandemic, we all sat around thinking, man, I wonder what the college experience is like. Then we found out classes would be online our freshman year, and we sat patiently in our Zoom classes, many of us thinking, I still wonder what the college experience is like. Well, our patience has paid off. We established ourselves quickly, and we didn't just scrape by in our classes. No, we each went the extra mile to prove that we are more than just our majors and our degrees. Many of us sustained jobs, athletics, extracurriculars, each of which contribute to the sense of community we missed so much during the lockdown. Our ability to overcome hardship time and time again proves that we are more than ready for the next step in life. And it seems daunting moving on. Some of us are going into the workforce and others to higher education. As much as I wish I could predict what the future has in store for us, I know that I cannot. But there is one thing I can promise you. Our world is subject to change. We're in the beginning stages of the greatest technological advancements mankind has ever seen. artificial intelligence has already begun to revolutionize industries from healthcare to finance to logistics and entertainment. It promises unprecedented levels of efficiency, innovation, and convenience. It even wrote this entire speech. Just kidding. And as we navigate this ever-evolving landscape, remember that our education and life experiences have equipped us, not just with the knowledge, but also with critical thinking skills, empathy, and a sense of social responsibility. We must embrace the opportunities that AI and technology offer, but always strive to use them for the greater good. As graduates of Westchester University, we are now stewards of a future where technology and humanity intersect. Embrace this great responsibility with courage, integrity, and commitment to creating a better world for ourselves and for generations to come. But despite the hardship ahead of us, I am confident that our class and our generation is capable of harnessing the immense power of new technology, adapting, and thriving. Although we must part ways here, I cannot wait to see where our futures lead us. Congratulations, class of 2024, and I'll see you guys at Alumni Weekend.
Thank you, Marcus, for those inspiring words. I would now like to introduce the Westchester Brass Ensemble, conducted by John Obringer, a graduate student in the Wells School of Music.
Now, that's not John conducting. I'm guessing that's Carly McClendon. Thank you, Carly, and the band. Thank you. I'm happy to announce that today's ceremony is being photographed by a professional photographer who will take pictures of the graduates as they come up to the stage to receive their diploma covers. These photographs will be made available to graduates, families, and friends. We ask that you refrain from taking personal pictures except from your seats. I now call on Dean Leach to present the degree candidates.
Will everyone receiving a baccalaureate degree today please rise? And that is all of you. President Fiorentino, I am pleased to certify that the members of the class of 2024 have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degrees that this university awards in their particular fields of study and are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees to which you are entitled. Please be seated. Dean Leach.
I would be delighted to have the honor to present the recipients of the bachelor's degrees in the College of Business and Public Management. Marshals, please escort the candidates forward to receive the symbolic presentation of their degrees. Candidates, you may remain seated until your row is called forward.
Marcus Philip Remillard, summa cum laude. Ethan Eugen Kingman, Bachelor of Science. Matthew Ryan Arthur, Bachelor of Science. Daniel Patrick McNeil, Bachelor of Science. Cole M. Sekovich, Bachelor of Science. Jake Wislik, magna cum laude. Reed Mason Schmelian, summa cum laude. Connor Wisniewski, cum laude. Alyssa Lauren Burkhart, magna cum laude. Kelly Dolores Delgion, Bachelor of Science. Jenna Ray Blewis, summa cum laude. Carolyn Kathleen Malone, summa cum laude. Christian M. Carr, Bachelor of Science. Logan McGeorge, Bachelor of Science. Brady Swanstrom, Bachelor of Science. Matteo Tommaso Santaleri, cum laude. Hunter Robert Whitlock, cum laude. Andrew Charles Borkowski, Bachelor of Science. Christopher James Canuso, Bachelor of Science. Joseph Louis Sabatella, cum laude. Julia Mary Capone, Bachelor of Science. Mackenzie Ring, Bachelor of Science. Oh, okay. Joshua Michael Lancelotti. Benjamin Dreyer, cum laude. Christopher Barbera. Aliana M. Boyer, magna cum laude. Cole P. Smith, cum laude. Matthew A. Burkett. Jonathan Sermons. Shannon Owen Snyder. Andrew C. Shirelli. Andrew M. Gumber, summa cum laude. Ava Dorner. Alexis Elizabeth Kleber, magna cum laude. Kira N. Tajada, magna cum laude. Mila Cheyenne Warley, magna cum laude. Bryn Delaney Wellahan. Leah Allure Williams. Graham Muscella. Benjamin Michael Marsico. Chase Negron. Robert Manning. Madison Diana Andrus. Madeline Rose Davison. John Henry Stark. Dylan Nicholas Girth. Chad Andrew Slavinsky. Thomas L. Hamilton Jr. Alexander Todd Wilkinson, magna cum laude. Jack Ryan Burkhart, cum laude. Diane V. Nicholson. Santino Volpe. Emma Elizabeth Frank. Erica James Forsythe. Christian Mateo Suarez. Nicholas Joseph Pataro. Lindsay Jane Wassel. Summa cum laude. Jason Aguilar. Alejandro Arroyo Bedoya, magna cum laude. Nicholas Elaine Guerrero, magna cum laude. Kyle Williams Kane. Sydney M. Jarrett, summa cum laude. Kelly Marie Aberson, summa cum laude. Haley Gift Johnson, summa cum laude. Stephen Wynn, cum laude. Matthew Dahl, summa cum laude. Jason Lee Kosalski, cum laude. Allison Catherine Myers, magna cum laude. Magna Call, magna cum laude. Brandon Schnurr. Genevieve Marie Filippo, cum laude. Elizabeth Annetta Gould. Colin Biles. Jacob Verna, cum laude. Daniel Richard Zeck, summa cum laude. Megan Ruth Scott. Colby Lynn Hurley, summa cum laude. Sharonda L. Jones. Megan Elizabeth Smink. Olivia Amelia Sauer, cum laude. Andrew Cardone, magna cum laude. Bennett Tomlinson Parkhurst, cum laude. Matthew Lawrence Henry, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Sotak, magna cum laude. Kayla Ann Fields, cum laude. Ava Rose Abatangelo, cum laude. Katie Jones, cum laude. Julia Daniel Carlin, magna cum laude. Sevilla Nora Viteto. Nicholas Michael Sheldrick, magna cum laude. Karina Villagomez Cortez, cum laude. Meredith Ann Cardina, cum laude. Ellen Diamond Guthrie, cum laude. Kaylee E. Cassiano. Guija Ahmed, summa cum laude. Kyle Joseph Clifton, cum laude. Trevor Harris Marshall, cum laude. Rohan D. Vartak, cum laude. Kevin J. Sudol, magna cum laude. Carson Reed Slook. Jared Drabick, summa cum laude. Bryce Lee Rochester. Abigail Nancy Tyson. William Meredith Cypress. Kirsten Erin Marshall Gray. Nicole Hirschman, magna cum laude. Aubrey Ann Courtney. Joseph William Slusark. Trent Joseph Egan. Jackson Dean Lloyd. Alec Weaver. Michelle Elizabeth Curry, magna cum laude. Jane Thomas Chansey, summa cum laude. Cesar Andre de Jesus Morales, summa cum laude. Dominic John Moser. Brian Garcia, magna cum laude. Michael Waltrick Jr., cum laude. Brendan Michael Donnellan, magna cum laude. Jack Stephen Esteban, magna cum laude. Braden Rosel. Stephen Samuel Rosicki, cum laude. Kaylin Rachel Carr, summa cum laude. Andrew Scott Wenhold. Carolyn Pepe. Samantha Lynn Durazio, magna cum laude. Carly Marie Cardamone. Andrew Ryan Ziner, summa cum laude. I can't see. Eric M. Shanahan, summa cum laude. Karen Nicole Schwenk. Lucas J. Klein, magna cum laude. Kyle John Pereira. Cameron Douglas Piggott, cum laude. Stephen James Bonatsos, Jr. Nathan Rogers, cum laude. Austin Vincent Carbone. Andrew Joseph Tracy, magna cum laude. Nicolette Remian, magna cum laude. Bryce Anthony Teddy, cum laude. Brian D. Beckman Jr., cum laude. Gianna Kenny, cum laude. Jenna Ray Taylor, magna cum laude. Carly Josephine Dickel, magna cum laude. Megan E. Green, magna cum laude. Rebecca Petrillo. Olivia Rose Iannelli. Monica Rose Ferguson, summa cum laude. Madison Rose Montepella, summa cum laude. Meg Brennan Garandolo, cum laude. Vivian Yen Fan, magna cum laude. Erin Lynn Hoy, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Turner. Connor Stevenson Sheldon. Liam Patrick Marissi, cum laude. Michael Liam Brown. Kayla M. Ryan. Dante Xavier Palermo, summa cum laude. Stephen Michael Boyer. Mackenzie Elizabeth Stryker, cum laude. Marie Margaret Picozzi. Yana Onums, cum laude. Jake Alexander Wasaki, magna cum laude. Nakia Scott. Chris A. Lawrence. Amaya Plowden. Justin Michael Miller, magna cum laude. Joshua Orda. Giovanni Rafael Ferraro.
Yes.
Molly Martin, summa cum laude. Holly Kastrina Liebenberg, summa cum laude. Sadie D. Patterson, summa cum laude. Emma Noel Galante, summa cum laude. Matthew Renner, summa cum laude. Connor Stephen Delaney. Joseph Samuel Bowe. Sarah Jean Curdy, cum laude. Alec Reppert. Rachel Anderson, magna cum laude. Emily Santana, summa cum laude. Elisa Nicole Sarala, cum laude. Marie Grace Shop, magna cum laude. Faith Nicole Ross, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Marie Guerra, summa cum laude. Erlun Lawrence. Michaela Monroe. Samantha C. Scarafone. Vanessa Angel David. Robert Werner, cum laude. Richard Spohr. Christopher John Licio. Chad Simmerman. Owen Thomas Shepard. Blaze T. Botley, cum laude. Bryn Elizabeth Pipette, magna cum laude. Dylan Anthony Secchiari. Ilian Aldemont, cum laude. Herbie Jean, cum laude. Ibrahim Kota Koita. Natalia Judith Zapata. Angelica Martinez, summa cum laude. Julia Lynn Williams, magna cum laude. Tiana Nelson. Sierra M. Busi. Jeremiah Webb. Haley Black, magna cum laude. Barry Brower, cum laude. Jason A. Catuso, magna cum laude. Kyle Rittenhouse, magna cum laude. Joshua Steele. Zachary Speranzella. Courtney Taylor Levy, cum laude. Abby Lee, magna cum laude. Luke Stephen Rothenberger, magna cum laude. Jacob Allen King, cum laude. Keegan James Barr, magna cum laude. Giovanni Ann Denshwick, summa cum laude. Philip Mark Sharp Jr., magna cum laude. Amanda Grace Smith. Stephanie Ann Kabolski, summa cum laude. Kelly Campbell, summa cum laude. Sarah Faith Frosch, magna cum laude. Kara Jane Heines, magna cum laude. Madison Rose Schmidt, magna cum laude. Anna Schmidt. Alexis Marie Clark. Mary Helen Molesky. Alexander Lee Ferentinos. Ashley Marie Miller. Corlin Thomas Wood, magna cum laude. Ben Byler, cum laude. Mario Joseph Costa, cum laude. Sean Thomas McDermott, cum laude. Blake Hydo. Cade Butler, cum laude. Adam Harris Cibola. Zachary Michael Boncher, summa cum laude. Brendan Logan Doherty. Colin J. Hall, magna cum laude. Kelsey Norris. Isabella Stanziani, summa cum laude. Sophia Starinsky, cum laude. Charlotte Elizabeth Palacio, magna cum laude. Dana Leigh Lutz, summa cum laude. Ariana J. Lagrego, cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Whittick, cum laude. Paige Montestero. Evan Sean Profi. Christopher Michael DiLorenzo Jr. Bryce Kenneth Dombeck, cum laude. Nicholas Sereni, magna cum laude. Audemars DeShazo. Colleen Rita Muller, magna cum laude. Elia Robinson. Tatiana Lillestrand. Jared Witt. Melody M. Nazio, magna cum laude. Mitchell Joseph Clement. I'm good. Sydney Nicole Verna. Jake Robert Seda. Jasmine Stone Cipher. Brianna Lynn Rosselli, magna cum laude. Stephen John Patterson. Francis C. Scannell. Joseph James Kirchella. Nicholas Pedros Di Giantassimo. Christopher Michael Hall III, cum laude. David Anthony Lignar II. Chris Lark Jr. Christopher James Rafferty, summa cum laude. John DeFelice, cum laude. Daniel Lewis Carr, summa cum laude. Matthew Daniel Cohen, cum laude. Paige Kathleen Buckwell, cum laude. Isabel Jai Mauro, magna cum laude. Gianna Carmelina Spinell. Samantha Marie McCann. Morgan Schisler, summa cum laude. Alexis Nicole Battaglia. Natalie Calabrese. Marissa Ann Fiore. Kylie Fernandez, magna cum laude. Samantha Kate Wright, cum laude. Kate Elizabeth McCullough, cum laude. Emily Gift, summa cum laude. Charles Thomas McElhenney, III. Massimo DiNardo. Madison Lee Johnson. Sydney Ann Gelnett. Mia Taylor Rudolph. Maxwell James D'Angelo, cum laude. Mason Scott McKeever. Danny Patrick Goods. Tyler Lee Sontag, magna cum laude. Brooke Angel Sontag, magna cum laude. Olivia Grace Lagcoras, summa cum laude. Julie Amato, magna cum laude. Bryn Elizabeth Schultz, cum laude. Margaret Mary Debiek. Madison R. Carano. Marley Gibson, cum laude. Annabelle Rosaline Jafala, cum laude. Austin Matthew Graham. Ruman Maz Hashmi, summa cum laude. Oriella Matilda. Bree Delaney Coughlin. Paula Alejandro Bernal Perea. Danny Zhang, cum laude. Alexia Simone Williams, magna cum laude. Tommy Miley Patton, magna cum laude. Jaden C. Patton, cum laude. Alexia Winters Deutsch, magna cum laude. Olivia Rachel George, cum laude. Malik Carroll. Howard Lamont Bishop Jr., summa cum laude. Jordan Paul Allen. Connor Joseph Hart, cum laude. Nicholas J. Susky, magna cum laude. Alexander Joseph Rosano, cum laude. Macy Lillian Stricchiola, magna cum laude. Joy DeFeo Beltrano, magna cum laude. Rosalie Catherine DeFeo, magna cum laude. Hannah Sheehan, summa cum laude. Violet Varica, magna cum laude. Gabriel William Neary. Matthew Paul Layden, magna cum laude. Give me a second. Hang on. Need a bigger box. Luke Charles Peterson, cum laude. Omar Mahed Aboud. Ali Abdallah. Garrett M. Foy, cum laude. John Wasserman III. David Benjamin Corsi, magna cum laude. Anthony Celli, cum laude. Drew Allen D'Angelo. Blake Francis Romano. Brent Nicholas Romano. John Charles Rizzo Jr., cum laude. Logan Patrick Bradley, magna cum laude. Jake Lucas. Daniel Hamret Persuad. Matthew L. Gray, magna cum laude. Nolan Stanley Josler. Leah Reckner. Emily Elizabeth Gauman, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Lofgren, summa cum laude. Alyssa Rose Marchionda, summa cum laude. Nakia Deanna Green, cum laude. Miana Raquel Smith. Akira Scott. Riel Wells, magna cum laude. Anya Danielle Harvey Shepard.
Yes!
Man Smith.
Congratulations!
Amir Harris, cum laude. Tessa Kate McNulty, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Arkowski, cum laude. Hannah Marie Deal, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Gordon, magna cum laude. Mark Watts Herford, magna cum laude. Kaya R. McGraw. Nicholas Tomolo. Kennedy Daniel Fields. Ariana Araceli Payne, cum laude. Yuna Oye, summa cum laude. Emily Meinhardt, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Macbeth, summa cum laude. Morgan Daniel Kimenau. Nefeli Sassari. Hope Arlette Fisher, cum laude. Maura Duffy, summa cum laude. Katie Gallagher, magna cum laude. Getting near the end. Sophia Lynn Mattingly, summa cum laude. Kayleen Ashley Mull, summa cum laude. Madison Marie Roberts, summa cum laude. Evan Tucker White, magna cum laude. Joshua Scott Cerrito, cum laude. Chris Petragni. Two fell.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. I would now like to welcome our student speaker, Marcus Remillard, back to the podium.
The time has come. Baccalaureate degree recipients, please stand. The movement of the tassel from the right side to the left side of the mortarboard signifies that a student has successfully met the curriculum requirements and has earned a baccalaureate degree. Therefore, In symbolic recognition of your receipt of your degree, I ask you now to transfer the tassel from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard.
Please be seated. Thank you, Marcus. It's my pleasure to introduce Lisa Wright Bryant, graduate of the class of 1987, who will present greetings from the Alumni Association.
Good morning. Okay, wait a minute. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Let's give the mothers a hand. Woo! Welcome, alumni, family, friends, Golden Rams, and congratulations to the class of 2024. You did it! Woo! Now that finals are over, your assignments have been submitted, your internships have been completed, you may ask yourself, what's next? I heard you. That's right. Some of you may have a job, or you've been accepted into grad school, or going into the military, but you still ask yourself, what's next? Some of you are in the process of submitting applications and essays and are asking yourself, what's next? Some of you have no clue what you're going to do after today, so I know you're asking yourself, what's next? So what I want you to do right now, graduates, I want you to turn to each other and just ask each other, what's next? No, this is class participation. What's next? What's next? What's next? Okay, let me tell you what's next. New experiences and exciting times. No matter what you have or have not planned for your life, new experiences and exciting times lie ahead. Now, before we go on, let's look at the word experiences. Experiences mean encounter or undergo an event or an occurrence. This means that you all have an active role in your next. The most important way you can have an active role in your next is by taking advantage of opportunities that will take you to the next level. Nate Berkus said, "You will enrich your life immeasurably if you approach it with a sense of wonder and discovery, and always challenge yourself to try new things." So listen. Don't allow yourself to become stuck in the past or become paralyzed by the fear of the unknown. Instead, move forward to what's next. New experiences, exciting times. When you receive awards and accolades, don't stop there. Advance towards your what's next. New experiences and exciting times. And whether you realize it or not, Westchester University has prepared you for new experiences and exciting times. And while you are enjoying your new experiences and exciting times, don't forget about your WCU family. Please come back for homecoming, alumni weekend, or visit your favorite professor, advisor, staff, or mentor. Please remember, class of 2024, that we are some of your biggest cheerleaders. Why? Because you are Rams for life. That's right. Give yourselves a hand. That's right. You're Rams for life. So again, congratulations, class of 2024. Welcome to the Westchester University Alumni Association. See you at the top. Because the bottom is too crowded. Rams up. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lisa. Today, we honored our graduates. I know that every member of this class has enjoyed the support of some special people in their lives. Now I would like to offer the graduates a moment to express their appreciation to families and friends who have provided so much help along the way. Will the families and friends of the graduates please rise so you can receive the thanks you so richly deserve. Thus ends our spring commencement. I wish to extend to all the graduates and their families my heartiest congratulations. Please rise if you're not already standing and join in singing the first verse of our alma mater. The words are found on page 2 of your program. Zoe Bennett, class of 2024 from the Wells School of Music, will lead us, and at the conclusion of the alma mater, please remain standing until the platform party has recessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having joined us at today's special occasion. At this time, we do ask that all attendees make their way towards the exit. All attendees, please make your way towards the exit. Thank you so much for being here.